All right, hopefully that didn't make you guys sick. All right, Stacking Surfer here down at the car show again. Hey, my city has a car show every Saturday. I guess I'm going to come film these on Saturdays. It's kind of fun for you guys. So check this out. This is a Cybertruck. This thing's massive.
Oh, it sounds like motorcycles.
Look at how big it is. It's about 6 feet tall. Cameras everywhere. It's a freaking tank.
Let's go.
All right, look at that thing. That is huge. So I got one of the first 1,000 orders for this. I did not buy it. It had gone from 60 to 100,000 bucks, and I just thought, no, I'm not going to pay it. But I did get one of the first 1,000 orders, or reservations, I should say. So I still have that if anybody wants a Cybertruck. I don't know if I can pass it to you, though. But it's massive. It would not fit in my garage. I'd rather spend my money on investments right now than on a Cybertruck. But I did contemplate getting one and doing a separate channel. But I'm starting to hear that these are rusting a little bit. Some people are complaining of that. But it's pretty impressive how big that is. I think it's huge.
Yeah, see, that slides up and then this tilts down.
That thing's massive. All right, so we're at the car show, guys. We're going to look at some other cars besides just the Cybertruck. But I'll take you around. Let me know if there's anything you want to see. But every Saturday we got one of these car shows down here. So what are you going to do when your gold goes up to $30,000 an ounce? You're going to buy one of these things. I know you are. And if you're saying, no, I would never do that, well, then you're kidding yourself. When that massive wave of gold and silver comes, it's okay to splurge and buy a little something fun here, guys. Look at this cool Ford here. I think something like that would be pretty cool. That is EMP proof right there. Nice Audi here. So these are just locals that live down here that spend all their money on cars, I guess. But I think they're pretty cool. It's fun to go look at them. Joseph Lopez, if you had 30K. These are a little bit more than 30K, dude. But check this out. Here's a classic Ferrari.
Now I heard they want to move it into Irvine.
And it's for sale, Joseph, right there. Call them. Let's see. Here you go. For sale. 29,000 miles, 20 years of ownership. Major services plus just completed $26,000 on it. So that's kind of cool. It's probably more than I can afford. There's a newer version. And guys, I am a car guy. I like cars. I don't know all the cars. I haven't spent my time researching and diving into it, but that thing's pretty cool. So you guys will know more about this too. Kit car? Maybe. Oh, there's a nice Lamborghini. This one I think is pretty cool. I would love to pick up an Aston Martin. And then we've got this Lamborghini here, SUV, which is pretty fun. You see a lot of these driving around. And then you got your Bentleys. Actually, that's a Rolls Royce. The Bentley moved away already. I think that went down the street. Another Aston Martin. So this is my mall I come to. It's my outlet mall. And every Saturday they do these cars in June. I'll put a post for you guys. If any of you guys want to come hang with Surfer in June, they're going to do a massive car show, and they'll have even more of them. So these are not all cars from San Clemente. A lot of these are coming in from other parts of Orange County. And some of them may even be coming down from Los Angeles. But they're going to do a little slow drive on the promenade here, and we'll get a video of that too for you guys. So what kind of cars would you splurge on if gold hit $30,000 an ounce and you happen to have a handful of ounces? and let's say it's $30,000 to today's purchasing price, okay? Would you buy any of these? Which one would you look for? There's a lot of great cars here. All right, hopefully you guys are enjoying this. It's kind of fun. It's breaking up from the whole coin and banking conversation. I think every once in a while you got to enjoy your a Wolf truck. That sounds awesome. A C7 ZR1 would be pretty cool too. Here's a nice Ferrari, guys. Look at this. So they're starting to line up here. We've got a ton of Porsches here. Oh, we got a Ford GT. Look at that. That's cool. Hey, the color's awesome as well. Those air intakes. Whew. That is pretty cool. So the other thing that's funny here is we've got like probably 100 either influencers or YouTubers or whatever you want to call them, but there's a ton of people here every Saturday with a lot of equipment, way better equipment than I have, and I just keep walking in front of them, unfortunately. But look, they're starting to do the lineup here, so they're all lining up down here. But if you guys are ever down in Southern California, this is a great outlet mall. And we're really close to where all the great surfing is, which is just over that side. Hey guys, welcome to the channel. Just checking out all these awesome cars here in Southern California. Look at that Lexus. It even comes with a couple kids in the back there. And we got the monster Cybertruck. If you guys haven't seen one of these things, it's huge. I was saying earlier I had one of the first 1,000 reservations for it. I decided not to pull the trigger on it. I don't know. I think it's a little too much of a car for me. But it looks pretty cool, guys. I'm also staying away from EVs. I'm not going to pull any EV triggers anytime soon. I think there's too many risks with them myself, and I've seen too many of them on fire. But as far as a tank goes that's legal to drive, that one looks pretty cool. That's a lot of silver. I also rather buy silver than buy a big old Cybertruck right now. Let's see, we got a Ford Bronco down here. So I also had one of the first Ford Bronco reservations. I guess I'm a reservation guy, I just don't pull the trigger very often. I end up seeing silver price, I start doubling down on silver instead of buying the nice cars. But one of these days, guys, it's gonna pay off. I like the color on this though, that's a nice paint job. Maybe a wrap on there. All right, we got some older cars over here, but I want to show you guys these Woodies being down here in California. This is the surfer's car, right? The classics. So check these guys out. These are pretty cool. They've got some killer hood ornaments on them too. Some nice surfboards. But imagine getting in this with your friends and girlfriend and going down to the beach and going surfing. These are kind of cool. They're not very wide though. Look at the hood ornament on this guy. He's got a nice surfer on the top. That's cool. All right, guys. I'll try to comment as much as I can, but it's hard for me to see them when I'm filming, and on my little phone, it doesn't really pop up the notifications for very long. This Honda here looks like it's a taxi in China. I don't know what that is. Look at this Plymouth here. That thing's kind of cool. All right. We'll go back over to the lineup here in a minute as they get a few more cars ready. A lot of these guys just come down here for fun. They've got these cars. They belong to different organizations, usually based on the car brand. Might even be just the model itself too. And then you have other guys that are really kind of not part of the big show, but want to bring their cars too to show off. So we've got like a older Acura NSX, I think is what it was called. Haven't seen one of those forever. There's a Lotus. Haven't seen one of those in a long time either. Remember those being really big in the 80s. All right, I'm gonna head back in. Looks like we've got some off-roading crew over here. You want the muscle cars? All right, we'll find some muscle cars. There are some here. I don't know if I see any vintage muscle cars though. I guess we got one. Keep the engines nice and clean too. So there's your muscle car. I don't actually know what one that is. Do you guys know what muscle car that is? My dad used to have some Panteras back in the day, and then he had a Mustang Cobra, which was pretty cool, and a Porsche. Now he just has a BMW M5. But cars are fun. So hopefully you guys are enjoying this. That's kind of a cool car. Just don't take it out in the rain, I guess. Oh man. All right, we're gonna go watch this lineup and see if we can watch some of these fun cars drive by. Looks like they're starting to move on us. But every Saturday down here at San Clemente, they do this. And in June, they're gonna be doing a cool car show where it's a much larger. And I'm guessing it's probably gonna be for most of the day. But a lot of these guys are just the car owners that are here to have fun. They come down every Saturday. They got a big crew. All right, we're gonna set up over here so you guys can see all this stuff. We'll go down the line here.
It's like buying a grill.
We got a Ford F-150 Raptor here. There's too many of these things around here. It's like, in this area, if you don't own a Ford Raptor, then you can't own a pickup truck. It's the only option you got. These guys cruising here. I know there are too many cars you like, huh, Joseph? Totally. It's a Cutlass Oldsmobile, okay. Thank you. $500 for a 72 Charger back in the 80s? That's awesome. Yeah, I think muscle cars are pretty cool too. Yeah, so wait until the summertime, guys, and then there's going to be a lot of people out here too at these shows. But every Saturday, I'm pretty surprised they still do it. But here you go. Here's a car for $22,000 for sale. You can buy that. So it looks like some people bring their cars here to sell them. but there's a big outlet mall, so all the cars start going down that way, and these people are taking off, going home. But I think it starts at 8:30 and goes until about 11. So people are starting to leave out a little early right now. What do you think about the new Broncos? Yay or nay? What about the Chargers? All right, guys, I'm going to call it a day. It looks like all the cars are starting to leave. But anyway, thank you for stopping by for a few moments. And hopefully you enjoyed some cars and maybe had some coffee along with it. Talk to you guys later. Peace out.
Coffee was funny because he had a dog.